next up, system tray. So I'm not going to spend too much time because this has been around for a while, but some people aren't always aware of what the system tray is. That's this series of icons down here. And I want to show you a couple of icons, and I actually recommend you walk through this with me on your computers. So if you're on your computers, what I want you to do is to right-click. If you have just some empty space on your taskbar, some blank space down there, just right-click on any empty space on your taskbar. And this allows you to customize what you can see on there. Mine probably looks a little bit different from yours because by default, you have the Show People turned on. You got a little people icon down there. I turn it off because very little actually supports the people icon, and so it's not particularly useful for me, so I just hide it. I don't want to see it if I'm not using it. A couple things I do want you to turn on. I want you to turn on the Show Ink Workspace button if that's not on, the Show Touch Keyboard button if that's not on, and the Show Touchpad button if that's not on. Because these are three things I use all the time. Let me show you what they do. So I'm going to go left, right. This is the touchpad, the virtual touchpad, the virtual keyboard, and the inking center. So the virtual touchpad, if you have a 2-in-1 computer and you're trying to use it as a touch screen, but you want to actually use a mouse, this functions just like a trackpad on your computer. So I can take my mouse, my finger on the touch screen itself, and actually go around and click things. So if I wanted to be a little more precise than a finger can be, you can use this virtual trackpad. If I'm using eye projection and walking mobily around my classroom with the 2-in-1, which is what the refreshers should be from now on, are 2-in-1s, I can actually still have that mouse accuracy. This is one that for me, it seems like a small thing, but when I was using this in my trainings, walking around using my computer wirelessly, it was a game changer. The second one is the touch keyboard. So if I'm using a projector, sometimes I want to type something without having to walk back to my computer. So this is kind of cool, but there are other views you can do. Again, anytime you see this gear icon, that's more settings. You've also got voice typing. So if I wanted to use voice typing, I could click the little microphone icon. But if I'm up on my screen, this keyboard's too big because I'm trying to type going like this, and it's going to take me forever to type anything. It's a little bit big for me. So what I would do is I would go to my settings over here, and you can see I've got some different keyboard layouts. I might go to the small keyboard layout and just have it sit up in the corner. And then I can type with one hand instead of having to do the big arms, pretend like I'm an airplane type deal.